Hello, my name is Steven. This is my video tutorial on working with Bezier curves in Illustrator, tracing bitmapped images. So this is a bitmapped image of a hermit crab that I found for a personal project I wanted to work on. And right now I'm just tracing the outline and the general shape. I've already done some of this. You can see when I click, right now I'm using the direct selection tool, which is shortcut A, um, which allows me to see the handles and the handles, which are these right here, and the anchor points. And so my curves aren't closed right now, but they are overlapping. As you can see, this line goes over this line right here, and that will allow me to use live paint later on in order to fill in the color fields. If they don't overlap, then live paint won't work the way that you want it to. So when you're tracing, you want to have the curves overlapping. So let's start right here. I'm switched to the pen tool by the keyboard shortcut P. And then after I hit P, I clicked on this end anchor point here that has not been closed yet. So I'm going to continue this line, tracing the outline of the shell. And the way you want to do this is when you're moving along a curve. This is, a complex line right here. It's not a simple line. So you want to find the point at which the curve reaches its maximum point, in which case that would be around here, and then you stretch out the handles just a little bit. A good rule of thumb for handles is you want it to be about 1/3 of the length of the line you're creating. If you get a lot more than that, then you'll get some really strange shapes. So continue it here. This is another maximum point, and then at the end, stretch it out a little bit. I'm going to zoom in, which on Windows you hit the Alt key, stretch it out a little bit. Now, for me, this anchor isn't really doing what I want, so I'm going to take the handle and put it back in, and then I'll be able to kind of get closer to the curve that I want. That's not exactly perfect, but when you're just tracing it, you kind of want to get the general shape. So this is a pretty straight line, so I'm going to actually just do it right in the middle of here. Alright, sorry about that. There we go. And it could be a pretty smooth looking curve. Go back here. And then do this. So again, it's like you're finding the point where the curve reaches its maximum before it goes back in, rather than doing it in the middle or in someplace else that won't give you the best line. So I've kind of gone off my tracing of the shell here, just continuing the line where I feel like it's pretty natural. So in this case, I'm going to stretch at the handle, but I want the curve to kind of pivot. So I'm holding down the Alt key on Windows, and I'm moving this around, and that allows me to move one handle while the other one stays put. So put that there, and then when I continue the line, it'll give me a pivot point, which follows the natural point. If you just click without holding, then it's not going to give you the handles. It'll give you a straight point, and then wherever you go after that. But we usually want to have a little more of a curve, since this is a really complex shape.